Happy Monday. Welcome to another weekly vlog. If you don't know me, my name is Kelsey. I am a clinical naturopath and nutritionist, and this channel is showing you behind the scenes of me building my wellness business. So welcome to another weekly vlog. Today has been pretty cruisy. I have been doing a lot of behind the scenes work, especially with my website. So if you watched last week's vlog, because I changed domains, it's kind of fallen off the view of Google, which is fine, which was my own fault. Okay, so what I've been doing is actually doing an audit of my website, because there's heaps of things on there that had broken links or just wasn't SEO friendly. So I've gone through a lot of that today, deleting pages that I didn't need, fixing links, fixing things, making it look more user friendly. So I've done a lot of that. I've done treatment plans, I've replied to emails, I've caught up on some pathology reviews. So right now I'm just editing the video that you probably watched, which was last week's weekly vlog. So I'm editing that now. Hopefully I'll get it up by tomorrow. I'm just going to spend maybe, what's the time, 2:40, maybe 40 minutes just editing this video. I'll do some more edits tomorrow. I have consults tomorrow, but these weekly vlogs are going to be super raw, not super edited, just really just putting things together. It's like a little diary, like a little journal diary. So yeah, I'm just gonna get onto it. I've just finished editing. I made it super basic, and I'll get better with editing. It's been some time since I've edited videos, so I think it looks okay, but yeah, it's not like super high quality, but it will do. It's sufficient enough. So it's all uploaded, yay, thank God. It's not my finest work, but quantity over quality at the moment, just so I can get into the habit. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday. Just getting prepared for clinic. I forgot that I have a meeting with someone from a supplement company at 9, and it's 8. Doesn't take me long to get in there, but I like to do my rounds of looking at the beach and everything. So I'm gonna get sorted now. I have a consult at 10, and then I'm going to sort out my clinic and or do some other stuff online. Yesterday was heaps of SEO stuff, which I'm really happy with. I feel like my website's a little bit easier to follow, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm going to get all that sorted. I'm going to write myself another list, check things off, and that way I am really just staying on track. I'm using my time blocking, which has really helped me stay on track and not be overwhelmed with things to do. So that's really good. But I need to film some reels. I need to do some social media stuff, and yeah, just keep working on content, and that way I have a library, and that way I can schedule them out, and that way over time I have consistent content. That is the goal. Wednesday, it is the afternoon. I've just been doing heaps of admin stuff. I've been filming some things. I sent out a blog post. I've been doing just a lot of back-end stuff. I really want to, though, I think I need to use this time more wisely, this more calm time, and set up some systems in the back end. So I think that's going to be my task tomorrow, is to set up some systems and also film more content, because I have this idea yesterday to have like this Nourish Nervous System series, I guess, for Instagram. So I filmed all those videos this morning, and then I need to upload them. Not sure if I'm going to do an email with them, but we shall see how I go. Probably a good idea that I do that. And then, sorry, that's George doing that noise. I kind of want to do some back-end stuff and clean up some admin things while I have the time, but continue making content. So when I do get busy, I have some systems and processes and content in the background that I can just pull up. Also need to do more learning. So I've enrolled in so many courses over the couple years, but I haven't actually gotten to it because I had been working full-time and then doing this on the side, but now I'm just doing this. I have time now to actually do those courses, which will be great because I feel like I want to learn so much more about certain topics like hormones and the immune system and the microbiome and just so many things that now I have the time. I should use that to my advantage. So have a plan, going to execute that plan. I just need to run into the clinic and make a herbal tonic for a client, then need to do some more errands and come back, and I'll probably just potter away at my computer. Happy Friday. I haven't really checked in with you this week, and that is because my procrastination has been next level. I have just been in this kind of whirlwind of not sure what to do, very overwhelmed, and kind of just been frozen. Today, I've woken up in a new light, thank God. And I've set up my Asana. I've made myself a list, like my lists of everything that I want to achieve every week. Obviously, this changed, but it's a culmination of what are the core things I want to do in a marketing sense for my business every single week. So a weekly vlog, a weekly vidcast, podcast, a weekly blog, an email sent out, at least 5 Instagram posts, at least 5 TikToks, which can be also served as the Instagram posts. I want to read at least half a book every week because I really want to get into reading. I want to go to the gym at least 4 times a week. I want to do at least 4 hours of educational study. So that's professional development in any sense of what that could be. It could be on PCOS, acne, hormones, that kind of thing. I want to do 2 hours of back-end admin stuff. So cleaning, organizing, getting just things organized. And that could just be just updating Asana. It could be going through and, you know, fixing up things. I don't know. 1 hour of craft time because I want to get into craft again, like my cross stitch and my sewing, like everything that I used to do way back when I haven't done in years. And that's the whole reason why, part of the reason why I quit my part-time job. It was because I had nothing outside of work. It was just literally wake up, go to work, come home, go to bed. That was my life for 7 days a week, and I really wanted to get part of life back. So that sounds really tragic and everything, but it's not. It's just really, I want to get back into fun things. Because it's warmer, I want to do at least 2 swims in the ocean per week, which shouldn't be that hard, but it just, because it's a bit further away than my house, it just means I have to go into town, but that's okay. I can schedule that in, so I do it after work or whatever. And I want to do at least 2 hours of future planning. So that's product development, like ebooks, courses, all of that. So at least 2 hours, which doesn't sound like a lot, but this is like the bare minimum that I want to do each week. That probably sounds like a lot, but when you break it down into how long it actually takes, I can fit it into my schedule easy because I have so much space. And I want to reduce my screen time because this week has been horrendous. My screen time, I've just been doom scrolling. Again, my procrastination has just been out of this world. So screen time is going to go low. So what I've done is I spent probably about 40 minutes this morning and just putting it in Asana. So Asana is great because you can put in boards or lists or whatever you want, whatever format you want, and then you can change it to list view and everything. So I've made all of these different sections. And that way I can put ideas in there, and that way I can just make sure I'm on track. For example, there's a adult acne webinar that I really want to watch this morning, so I put that in there. I've also scheduled it in my calendar, so I have that chunk of time blocked out. So I'll do that this morning before I need to do anything else. Ticked off, done, organized, yes. That is my plan. And I feel so much better about it because at the start of the week I'm like, yes, I got this, I have these things that I want to get done. But by the middle of the week, because things were changing, I didn't know what to do. Like I had consults that were rescheduled, things were popping up that weren't thought of, and I just kind of had this blank space of overwhelm, and I didn't have any of my ideas anywhere except on various notes in my phone or various points in my calendar, whereas I'm putting everything in Asana, I can just pick like, okay, this is going to take me half an hour, I can do this right now, and then I can put it in my calendar and then tick it off, because I use my calendar as kind of a to-do list. That way I can time block everything and nut everything out. So I feel so much better about that, and that's why I've been so, I don't think I even said anything yesterday, because I was just in this procrastination like loop. Like it was a weird day. But anyway, Friday, it's a new day. It's gonna be a really nice day actually. So what I'm gonna do is going to have breakfast. I am going to give myself half an hour of reading time. The book that I want to read, I have 2 books that I want to read. So I'm currently reading The Housemaid because the movie is going to come out soon. TV show. Want to read it. Do like thrillers. I've only read one thriller. I haven't really done much. Like, this is me being honest. I've read not many books. I've read more so self-development books than fiction, so really want to get more into fiction. But this book has been sitting on my shelf for God knows how many years, and I really want to read it because I feel like I am the mountain. I'm putting myself in my own way. So yeah, I really want to read this. I've heard good things. I've heard it's really digestible and everything. I'll give you a little review as well. But yeah, I'm going to give myself half an hour just to read this and have breakfast, and then I'll start on my webinar. I have lunch with Jason, and then I have consults all afternoon, and then I'm meeting up with a friend tonight. But I am proud of myself though. If you haven't followed me already, I'm at Intuitive Health Studio on Instagram. I've been posting every single day, which is great. Which is one thing that I can be proud of myself, because before I was posting like maybe 3 times a month, and now I posted every single day. And I'm just doing this to get into the consistency of it, and also it's for marketing as well, helping my business, finding what works, finding what things that take quickest and what I feel like I'm most comfortable with. I really trying to be more intentional with everything, really just getting into my groove, because one of the things, this is very chatty and very long, I apologize, but I feel like I need to say it because it might help. So I was in full-time work since I've been like 15, 16. I've been working as an employee since I was 14, 15, 16. So going from that to full-time self-employment, just like cut off, not really. I've been dabbling in self-employment for 2 years, but not having any structure, meaning having any goals for the business, for the outside business to work towards. It was a very weird jump, and it's like, wait, I have to make the business goals, I have to do all that, which in my employee job I was very self-sufficient. I was very like, oh yeah, this is what we need to do, this is what we need to do to increase our reach, to organize our blah blah blah, this is what we need to do. But when I came to self-employment, I was just like, I have no idea what I need to do. When I do know what I need to do. I do know how to market it. I do know how to organize people. I do know how to just build up a business. It was just a very weird and overwhelming like weirdness. Like, it was just weird. Being like, okay, it's fine. It's fine to not know what it is, but you just need to work through it and keep going, because if I stop doing it all, then that's when like the procrastination and everything. But if I just keep going, if I just plod along, like yesterday I just did a couple lectures and then just did a brain dump. Like that's all I did. Like, I just watched some videos and just did a brain dump. I did an Instagram post. Those little things will add up, and I don't need to solve all the world's problems in one day. I just need to plod along. I need to take my time. I need to just go through things, do things that I enjoy, and also going back to my own personal things, doing things that I've always wanted to do and finding time to do them, because that will help with the business stuff. Creating that space and creating that joy from my own personal stuff will help with the business stuff. So I really want to implement that as well. Anyway, I've just talked for 10 minutes. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to have breakfast and I'm going to read, and then I'm going to get into this webinar.